Yo, being from North Carolina, like obviously, I grew up being like a really, really, really huge Little Brother head. Like, I got to see them live. I think I saw them live, the Minstrel Show tour. I think it was them and Dilated Peoples, and then I've seen Fonte when he was doing his.
Shout out to Little Brother, man.
Yeah, Little Brother's just like up there. Do you feel like? And they just put out a dope documentary on YouTube. Do you feel like
Yo and Holland?
I was gonna say, do you feel like they get like their respect? Like somehow I feel like they've kind of like became like not forgotten, but I'm like, man, these motherfuckers is really like Fonte is like really like one of the greatest. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, look, you talking about him right now. You just brought him up in an interview. You know what I mean?
But I'm saying, like, when you were growing up, were you listening to Little Brother, like being a kid from North Carolina?
Yeah, for sure. I think that obviously it wasn't the first thing I found or that I had heard, but that's what I like about good art, bro, and really good artists and stuff like that. Is like, yeah, bro, like even if, you know, you're not talking about them on like a scale that's like, I don't know, like stadiums or selling out like arena tours or something like that, you still bring them up for some reason, right? And it's because you know and I know that like deep down inside, just like some of the highest quality like shit, you know what I mean? Is these artists, you know? That's the cool thing about art. And what I also realize about art is because it's something that don't really exist in like space and time. Like, you know, Basquiat got lit after he died, like, which obviously rest in peace. I don't want that for nobody, but I just think like you just never know when something might, you know, imagine your life is crazy. Like
good art will find people like, generations later, years later.
You know, Stranger Things like sampled it. What's the lady song from the 70s?
Something Bush, right?
Or they put it
and
in the show.
It ended up going to top 40 radio like 30 years later.
Hot 100, yeah. You
Same thing with Master of the Puppets, the Metallica song. Like they used it on that scene, and that shit just became like a top 10 on Spotify all of a sudden.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, this junk is crazy. Like the whole, you know, it's interesting to find a way to like to do that, like make something that stand the test of time in that way.
On this EP, you got the homie Isaiah. Shout out to Isaiah Rashad. Shout out to Leon Bridges. You got St. John on there.
Yeah.
For you, like, how long have you been working on the actual album that's coming? And how did you pick between like these are for the EP? This is the sampler platter.
Yeah.
Before the entree.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the EP songs were songs that I had that I knew I wanted to see the light of day. A couple of them are like newer, but for the most part, it's songs that I knew was like, I was like, yo, I just want to get a palette together or a palette cleanser together for people. So, you know, when it's time for me to start putting my album music out there, really like know what's up, or like, you know, it's like a great runway to the album project. Honestly, if I'm being real,
right?
Yeah, the album got like some crazy everything, features, music, everything.
Yeah, man. Boss, a little Boss hook.
Yeah, yo.
Hey, Boss been cooking on them
He's
hooks.
nice, bro. He's nice, bro.
Yo,
yeah,
but I told him, I was like, bro, somehow you made this transition
Boss,
from
man.
like rapping your ass off to like making these crazy melodic fucking hooks. And
that's
like,
what people gonna sing along anyway.
Fuck yeah.
Is that part, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So, shout out to Boss.